I got some really, really big news for you guys. And I'm sorry I didn't get this to you sooner. I was out and about in real life. The news broke literally the moment I left my apartment, which is unfortunate. So they have posted about that maintenance we had earlier. They tacked on one additional thing. I have more than just this to tell you about, actually. There's more downtime coming, and also some stuff happened with the whole mini-map add-on. But let's take this one step at a time. So the first thing is the thing that is the most exciting, most interesting. So you know how for various different patches and things they talked about, oh, we will compensate you for housing, we'll compensate you because we shut off the trading post, we'll compensate, and we never got compensated. And so they're finally actually, well, apparently we did get compensated, but I don't know, it wasn't very flashy. I don't remember if it even went through. I don't know if it was even real or not. They said they did on the 1.1, they compensated people. I don't know if they, I don't even know. But now they're giving something real flashy though, which is that rent is now 90% cheaper. And they are going to do this, I think it was through December. So let's take a look at that post, and then we're going to check to make sure that it's real. So let's take a look at this post. So this was the maintenance earlier that I posted about. And right after I left my apartment to go run some errands, of course, I posted this, which was, with today's maintenance, we also made one additional change. Housing taxes temporarily reduced. To address the recent issue regarding duplications and exploits, we have temporarily lowered the weekly housing taxes by 90% until our monthly December update. We want to say thank you, and we are sorry to our players who have been impacted by the recent issues. Company income from home ownership has been also raised to prevent loss of income during this period. This is a portion of additional compensation we'll be rolling out in future patches. Thank you for your patience and understanding. And then maintenance was done. They finished that. There was a little bit of delay. They got done. So the things to know here, monthly December update. That means that this 90% reduction is going to be until the middle of December or later. In this case with November, it was a little after the middle of the month that we had patch 1.1. So whenever we have patch 1.2 is what I assume they're going to do. That'll probably be like, you know, right before Christmas, like December 20th. I'm sure they'll want to roll out for Christmas, which is its own can of worms, because I'm sure there's going to be people on the higher ups in that, you know, whole corporate environment they're in where they're like, we got to meet the deadline, guys. We got to get out before Christmas because then people will buy it for Christmas and they'll want to play it during Christmas and it'll help our bottom line, blah, blah, blah. So they may just push out a patch with a ton of broken bugs and stuff because of that. So I'm a little leery of that, but either way, regardless, we're going to get a 90% tax reduction until that update. So we get like 3 weeks or something of 90% reduction. Super awesome. And then again, this is the other takeaway, which is that company income gets boosted from house ownership to compensate. So I'm assuming companies get 9 times more income. So they get the same income from less money being given to them. So it's basically generating money. So this is actually fighting deflation because this is generating money from nothing. So it's actually going to be creating an inflation here, which I'm sure a lot of people will be thrilled to hear. So let's go see if it's real. So let me turn off this mode and then we'll go to pay tax. And this is the cheapest house you can get, and it is only $22.58 with my company discount, normally 32 coins. That's going to be really nice. And for a lot of you, that's going to be really, really nice because a lot of people don't have the same income level that I do in this game. So I know a lot of people struggle with this stuff. So that's going to be really awesome. I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun for not just me, but for everybody in this game. But we're not done with this, okay? So there's also incoming downtime for US West servers today. And then we got to talk about the Overwolf minimap, that there's some big news with that going on. Okay, so the next big thing that we're going to go to is this downtime. So let me pop that up. Okay, so this is Luxendra. They're going to be holding downtime today at 4 p.m. for approximately 2 hours for certain US West worlds. This downtime provides additional incremental fixes for time skews as well as more stability fixes. So if you are at any of these servers, unfortunately for you, in about 10 minutes after I recorded this, by the time this video goes live, it's already going to be, it takes at least 10 minutes to upload and add descriptions and things. So those servers are going to go down. It's only going to be 2 hours. It's only going to be these servers. But it makes me kind of nervous that are more servers going to have this happen? Or like later tonight, is it going to be US East or South Asia or Europe? I don't know if this is like an isolated thing or if they're going to have to just keep going through one thing after another trying to fix all this for the next few days. And we're just going to be, now these ones are going down for 2 hours. Now these ones are going down for 2 hours. We don't know. So just stay tuned for that. I'll keep you guys updated. Be sure to subscribe for that if you want to keep updated with this type of stuff. I'll keep you guys in the loop about what's going on with all this. So that's something, if you are in one of those servers, that's something to keep in mind. That's what's going on with that. But then let's move on to the last topic of today, which is the Overwolf minimap and any of the minimaps made from it. So if you've watched my videos, I've talked about it before, how they've all these stances they've taken on the mini maps, and I went through it as news broke. I kept you guys updated on whether or not you'll get banned from them. My main concern was I didn't want my subscribers getting banned for using the Overwolf minimap. That was my number one priority on why I even made those videos. And the final verdict was, their last post was 12 days ago, and I kind of ranted about this, about it's kind of a like hypocritical statement. It doesn't make sense. Like, it goes against itself. So the basic final rule was, as a general rule, the minimap must follow the exact rules of the compass. But they also said that we're not going to penalize minimap mods from this third-party provider, which is Overwolf, right? Provided that they stick to the following rules, which was like, but they don't. So therefore, you are going to get penalized. Like, it was like a total, like, what in the heck, you know? Because if you literally do any of, okay, the minimap could do these things, but it can't, like, show you where resources are. It cannot give players an advantage of any type over the compass. If it's not on the compass, it cannot show on the minimap, right? So if it shows you where resource nodes are supposed to be, that's not okay. So therefore, you can get penalized, right? So it was just, this whole thing was just insane, right? But there was a change, okay? And someone posted a screenshot in the forums about this of, I think it was today or yesterday, the New World Minimap add-on actually says this now. There's an update, and they say, in order to comply with Amazon's updated terms of service for third-party add-ons, we have removed resources from the minimap. So now you can use it without having to, like before it was like, okay, well, you can just turn everything off. But from the perspective of New World, it doesn't know that you have those turned off. So how are they going to enforce or not enforce? It was all just silly. Well, now you don't have to worry about it. If you use this thing, it does not even have those features anymore built into it. So now you don't have to worry about, well, I can download it and turn these off, but is it going to think that I have those on? And then what? It was so like gray area even after all their clarifications. Well, now it's not gray anymore. You can just download it, use it. I'm probably not going to use it just because I don't care about having a mini map. I have a good like orientation and stuff in my own mind of where I'm at and all that, so I don't really need it too much. But if it's something that would help you and you want an actual mini map, you don't want it for the resources. You actually just want to know where you're at, so you know like how much further you got to go to get around rock cliffs and things like that. Absolutely can go get it now, and I actually would not worry about it at all. I'll actually link the New World minimap one in the description if I can find the link for it. And yeah, if you want that, go ahead and just get that. Apparently, there's no risk now. Apparently, okay. But they also have this other line, which is don't despair. We've added the ability to send your player marker into a browser map where you can view the full set of resource locations. Simply press the stream location button to set this up. Thanks for sticking us through this uncertainty, and stay tuned as we have more stuff planned. So they have more stuff planned with that mod. So I'm not sure how okay it is to do that second part or not. That's up to you guys. But as far as just downloading the map and using it, now's the time. If you're ever going to do it, now it actually makes sense. I personally am not going to do it because I just don't care. But if you really, really wanted the minimap all this time, now you can finally do it without even the slightest bit of obscurity or grayness or anything to any of this. So that's good news for anyone who wants a minimap. So that's really cool. I wanted to let you guys know about that because I thought to some of you that might be really, really important. All right, and that is all for the news updates today. So rent is basically borderline free now. If you're ever going to get a house and you were scared about rent, now is the time to get one. The minimap is now okay, at least the New World minimap. I know there's different versions of it. I'll try to find the right version and link it. If there's no link in the description, it's because I either got lazy or could not find the right link, was not sure of what I was linking. But make sure that if you want to keep up with New World updates, you subscribe to this channel. I post New World updates, New World news like this. I'll keep you guys in the loop, usually as soon as they post it, unless they post it when I'm asleep or out running errands, which was the case today, unfortunately. But either way, here's the news update. Here's what's going on. Now you know what all this is about and all this cool stuff that's happening in New World.